Hello again, you noise gate aficionados. Welcome again to another episode here at the Heigen apartment in my very hot living room. Yeah, I returned the Rev G8 and you are seeing the newest contender here, the Boss NS-1X. That is the second version of their noise suppressor, the NS2, and this is now the NS-1X. It is a digital noise gate, and that is where, the importance is. I did some research, and every analog gate would have failed in my setup here. So gates like the ISP decimator, not the G-string version, those have also a digital component. The pylon from KMA, the Zool, which is basically very similar to the Rev G8. All those, the Softgate, the cock blocker from Spectre Digitals, all those gates are analog gates on VCA chips, downward expander technique, and that doesn't work. For this two cable appliance here with a lot of hiss, not from the guitar itself, instead it's from the preamps and your overall setup from your rig. For this you need a digital gate. So let's see how this new contender performs. At first, let's take a look. Isn't she beautiful? That is a very nice to look at pedal with this steel or chrome optic. You have, can we get this a little bit focused? We have here the three modes: mute, reduction, and gate. Mute is just a muting when you not use it. When you down the threshold here, then you can, dial out some specific hiss, but it's not very effective for staccato things, and it's active when the pedal isn't pressed on. Then you have the reduction mode, says what you think, it reduces noise, and the gate mode, and this is the only mode I will use it here. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but yeah, so far it all heads to this sparkling effect noise suppressor. It has also 4 inputs, a little bit staggered. The Boss typical foot switch. It makes no noise like the Behringer things. That's my first Boss pedal, by the way. It's very heavy compared to my other pedals in general. We have 2, and we have an input here and an out DC, so you can power another pedal with this. That is very cool. Then we have here a screw that we can unscrew. And get this pedal even comes with a battery. That is really nice. That is the whole mechanism here. And weird looking spring, but yeah, that's how it's made. We have a rubber sleeve here where we put the screw in. And that's it. Very interesting design. What comes with the pedal? Of course, it comes in a box, and the box looks like this. The typical sleek Boss design. Of course, the Roland DNA is all over the place. Here we have some warranty shit, a very big thing of paper where it just has some manual shit, but nothing over the instructional south of the paddle. And then you get also, this is the Japanese signs overall. He says Roland, and here you can watch the PDF manual of the thing itself. So yeah, let's for reference here how the Sentry works, the reigning champ, on my board. I'm playing a little bit of Children of Bodom, what I try to cover next time. It's a little bit out of tune, but that's not an issue now. So yeah, it works really like a charm. And when I get into this it knows exactly what to do, when to gate and when not. So, by the way, that's a nice ball. So that you know what we're dealing with. Okay, let's try out the boss. I have to speed up a little bit. The video is taking very long. So here's the output, here's the input. We don't need the power cable because we have a battery inside. That's what I call a noise gate. So, we have here the damp control. And when I go back with it, you hear the noise coming back. So this is how quiet you want it. If we go like the Sentry, you have to go full quiet, which is around here. Threshold here. There we're kicking in. It's nice that we have here this Knight Rider-ish line of LEDs that tells us what the gate does. Here's the decay knob. Oh, volume. Okay, harder with the threshold. Is it quieter than with the Sentry? I think it's true bypass. The Sentry is also true bypass. It's not buffered. Or is the boss? I think the boss are buffered. Yeah, and there's the problem. That's too stiff. We have to go back with the threshold. That's kind of like the Sentry. Okay, let's try it. Sorry for the tuning shit. Yeah, but on the surface level it performs just like the Sentry. When we try to let the chord ring out like this, it doesn't close at all. Oh, it does. Certainly. But I made the observation that it doesn't. Okay, that's very late. Doesn't close. Yeah, maybe that is what you want when you have long chord sustaining, but in metal I don't think so. So, what do I think? It's harder to dial in than the Sentry. There is no software like the tone print editor, and that's the real benefit of the Sentry. On its stock configuration when you buy it, it's a good gate. But when you tweak it with the tone print editor, this thing mops the floor with every other noise gate. Yes, you get this sometimes digital artifacts going on, but no gate can handle that much noise in my experience so far. And this now is a digital gate 2 with a later version of algorithm in there. But yeah, maybe it needs to learn a little bit. So I will spend some time with it, but yeah, it's definitely better than the Rev G. It could do the same than the Sentry, but it's harder to dial in, and it's not as forgiving as the Sentry when you play. You really have to watch your muting with your left hand. Yeah, that's it. That's my observation so far. If you want to know specific stuff, just ask. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.